that the Bible shows us. That it's not living life from the outside in, but we live life from the inside out. That our identity starts to dictate where we can go in life, how we perform in life, how high we reach in life. As a matter of fact, why don't you put up that slide that shows identity in the progression that follows forward. I have a few slides for you today, and I think it's really going to help you. I wanted you to see this because it starts with our identity. And our identity carries on into our beliefs. Because what we think about ourselves helps us and informs us of how we believe about ourselves and even about others, about the world. And that leads to our decisions, and that leads to our habits, and that leads to results that we see in life. Notice the results that you see in life are a just reflection of the identity that you have, of who you are and who you believe that you are. A person's understanding of their identity shapes how they think, how they act, and persevere, and ultimately what they become. In life, you don't just get what you want. You produce from who you are. I'm going to say that again. In life, you don't just get what you want. If that was the case, life would be far different for a lot of people if everybody just got what they want. But you produce from who you are. Just wanting $1 million doesn't get you $1 million. Amen. And even just saying, well, I have faith for $1 million. You'll find, well, if everybody who said they had faith for $1 million got $1 million, then a lot of more people would probably have faith, right? It does take faith for God to be able to bless you. He's already done it, but it takes faith to receive it. But I believe identity is really, really key. I find that a lot of times before you can reach millionaire status, you have to have millionaire status inside of here. Do you identify with the thing that you're trying to accumulate or the thing that you're trying to get to, the goal that you have? You know, a lot of times people make these goals, right? And even God spoke to me years ago before I started writing books and became a published author. I had to believe that I was an author in here. And until I'm an author in here, it's going to be really hard to write and publish things out here because our inner image dictates where we go in life. Let's